Hello, Kansas City, and welcome once again to KC Anthem. We're here at the Blue Springs studio today with the band I like to call Josephine Collective. Guys, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hi,
Doing good.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let everybody know who you are.
I'm Dylan. I sing in the band.
I'm Jared. I play the drums.
I'm Alex. I sing in the band.
Martin. I play guitar.
Now, who's missing? We're missing a couple guys, right?
Yeah, we're missing Damon and Colby. Damon plays guitar and Colby plays bass.
That works. Stuff happens, right?
Yeah.
At least you guys can make it. I appreciate you coming in. Now, tell us the story of Josephine Collective.
We've been playing music together in Kansas, suburbs of Kansas City, different bands, but all since we were about 15 years old, and just kept networking through bands and met all of each other and put this band together about 2 years ago, and just doing the damn thing, you know.
Yeah?
Trying to get her done.
Get her done. That's what I'm talking about. Now, what's the dynamic between all you guys? Like, are you guys like family, or do you guys get along real well?
Yeah.
Except for me and Alex, I love everyone in the band.
We all been getting along real great lately. It's been really good.
Yeah, we've grown up a lot just through making an album together and touring and signing to Warner Brothers. And,
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's big time. I can see how two people that would sing would clash a little bit here and there, though.
Yeah. Well, he used to be the drummer and I used to be the guitarist, so we've been working together musically for a while now. We've got it pretty well down on how to compromise.
Well, that's good. That usually probably helps in that situation. Now, what inspires you guys to be musicians?
Other musicians.
Third Eye Blind.
Yeah.
I started playing music because of my dad, and then just being inspired by other musicians, you know.
I started playing because my uncle, and I had a really good friend that was a good guitarist, and I looked up to him. Just listening to music, I don't know,
Yeah.
made me want to, I want to do that.
My brothers were all pretty musical. My brother brought me to concerts when I was really little, so I owe a lot of it to him. So.
Well, that's cool. Now, is the writing process communal for you guys? Do you guys all kind of share that responsibility, or is a few of you guys left up to the lyrics and a couple of you other guys do the music? How's it work for you guys?
I write all the lyrics. As far as everything else goes, it's fair game, you know. Jared can write the guitar parts, even though he's the drummer, and I'll throw in a riff, and, you know, but when it comes down to it, everyone writes most of what they're playing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even if I come to practice and say, I've got this song idea and it's got a guitar part to it and vocals, you know, Martin and Damon are exponentially better than me and are going to...
So they build on that.
They're going to take this little idea that I had and turn it into something awesome. So, very communal, and it works out really well.
Sounds good. Now, when did you guys sign with Warner Brothers?
It was October of 2006.
Not too long ago, a
I
little
don't think it was
bit.
years at all.
Yeah, maybe
Couple years.
Years are so
Oh,
many
wow.
days.
It was like
Yeah.
a year and a half.
October? What? All right.
I remember it was in October, and I remember I was eating an apple.
It was
when I
the-
signed
You were
the
eating an apple.
It was the
remember
day
that.
after my birthday.
That is something to remember.
No,
I
here's
mean,
what's funny too. Well, I still work at Papa John's, like, on and off, but I was late for work and I had to sign my contract with Warner Brothers and then put my uniform on and drive to work and
Yeah.
order pizza. It was pretty funny.
well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I know the feeling. I've got my own day job. You know, everybody's got to make a living.
Yeah.
Now, what was that experience like for you guys? It sounds exciting, obviously. I mean, there was a little bit of realism, it sounded like, there for you in particular, because you had to turn around and go to Papa John's. But
Yeah.
what was that like when you guys signed with Warner Brothers? I mean, a major label.
Incredible.
It was something I always, wanted to do. Well, actually, not even major. I always just kind of wanted to just play music anywhere, and hopefully get signed to somebody that would take care of us.
Yeah, we always used to like Equal Vision Records, Drive Through Records, Epitaph.
I was vagrant for a
A
while.
lot of the indie labels were really inspiring to us. It just happened to be that we started working with Feldman, and he shopped us to Warner, and they gave us an awesome deal.
Now, speaking of him, you went ahead and mentioned him. He's worked with bands, all kinds of bands. Good Charlotte, Story of the Year, The Used, Atreyu, the list goes on and on. Now, what's it like to be included in that list and to have somebody like that in your corner fighting on your side?
It feels awesome to have a really solid team, you know, and that's really what it is. Like all like our our lawyer and our A&R guy and
Our manager and John and everyone
Yeah.
that we work with is really solid people.
John is really awesome. I can tell he's really fighting for us to like get opportunities. He's always
And it's not. It was great because it's not like we had to find a producer and choose one or wonder if they wanted to work with us. It was the
Or
only reason
like,
we
you
thought to
know,
work with us.
We didn't
or
have
work
to
with them.
demo out too many people and see if our sound worked well with them either, because
Yeah.
it just was hit the nail on the head with John. I mean, honestly, going in there was really overwhelming. When we first got into his studio and started working with him, I felt like a fish out of water. I felt like I wasn't good enough to be there, and but it's what I love and it's what I want to do, and I'm getting better every day. I feel more deserving now, and I can't express how thankful I am and how incredible the whole situation is.
Yeah, it really is a dream come true for me, and I'm sure others.
yeah.
Now, how do we get this guy to say something here? He hasn't said anything hardly the whole interview. How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty awesome.
Same
about it.
thing everybody else
That's
said?
money
Or?
for you.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Wow. Well, we tried, right? We
I'm
tried.
stoked about it.
No.
You can be honest.
So
Mark. I mean,
Martin actually hates it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I love John Philman. Just we've learned, obviously.
Our
through the
record.
experience once we learn things that we want to do better the second time.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of
opportunity.
singles right now, and it's going to be nice to expand on our next album and really show people how diverse of a rock band we really are. But
Yeah, because I was saying to you guys before the interview, everything you guys do sounds a little different. It's kind of nuts how you guys can really pull that off to me, because a lot of bands can't do that.
It's a
Now,
collective effort in the writing. That's all.
yeah, I mean, so many of us with so many different influences.
and that's where the name came from, correct?
Yeah, it
Now,
was.
was Josephine something, or was that just
It's
random?
Napoleon Bonaparte's lover. It was the Josephine love letters based on
Gotcha.
the letters that he wrote to her. Then the name was just Josephine, and we found out there were some other bands with the name Adopted Collective, because it was the only. I mean, we sat up on top of a tower in Shawnee Mission North in in Shawnee Mission Park in the freezing cold, saying we're not coming down till we've got a name. We still came down before we had a name.
Waffle House.
How long were you out
Waffle
there?
House, where we always hang out,
like
and
40 minutes.
Yeah,
30 minutes.
we laid
It was
down.
fucking freezing.
We laid down like cuddled.
Sorry,
It was
Casey.
gross.
Oh, that's great.
Will you be my darling? I have become the call for lately. With how much I lay in wait, and I'm a white car in the wake of your endless morning.